So, I hear you like Green Hills.
They're taking the Hedgehog 2 eyes and God, 2 eyes and God, 2 eyes and God.
Looks remarkably like the Shire Hill Zone.
It is the Shire. But, I wanted to show myself opening the game on PC because this is a momentous occasion. You know, Sonic 2's Taxman version exists on PC, fully realized with menus and all. So, if Sega won't do it, the fans might as well. And it's finally here. I'm so happy. In any case, welcome to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I fuck with the mobile aesthetic. This is great.
Yeah, these menus, they're just beautiful.
This track too that plays as well. I can't find it anywhere separately without having to rip it from a YouTube video. Is really good too.
Yeah. It's a very mega collection-y kind of theme.
Yes, that's exactly why I like it. All right, so I'm assuming you're setting the instruction manual to the PAL version.
What? Why?
Nah.
Oh no, actually no. That's right. That's more Sonic 1 than Sonic 2. Because Sonic 1, I think PAL's cover is the best cover of the game. Sonic 2 though, it's got to be American. That's iconic. I was never a fan of the Japanese box art because I didn't like the abstract squares and squiggly lines.
I actually really like that those themes. As you can see, I made all of my Steam custom covers those style. But
yeah,
in any case, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The only thing that bugs me about this port is that the sparkle too fast in the title screen.
That's it. This is legit the worst thing I've ever played in my life.
In any case, so Emerald Hill Zone. It earns its name because there are 7 checkpoints between the 2 acts, and you can absolutely get all 7 Chaos Emeralds in one go.
I don't
manage to do that here.
I was going to say you're going to do that, but...
No, I don't manage to do that here. There's a quirk to the checkpoint system that you have to keep in mind. If you get a checkpoint later in the level, all checkpoints that are earlier in the level automatically activate along with it. So you can't get a late level checkpoint and then go back and get an early level checkpoint. If you get a checkpoint near the end of the level, you've closed yourself off from all
that's it. You fucked it.
Yeah. So you have to know where the checkpoints are, and you have to do them in order left to right.
As someone who played a lot of Sonic 2, it's still, as much as the 3D polygonal half pipe makes things better, it's still kind of weird to look at to me.
It's not. Not for me. I prefer this vastly.
Oh no, I prefer it. It's just one of those. It's still weird to look at because it's just not right in my
Yeah, this
head,
is probably the most tolerable the Sonic 2 social stages I've ever gotten because of the smooth polygonal scrolling.
Viewers, if you want to see what we're talking about, you can go back and watch our old Sonic 2 Let's Play. But these special stages used to go by at 2 frames per second.
It was actually around 4 frames, and it was quite a technical feat how they managed to accomplish the effect. I would recommend what's this guy's name? John Burton's YouTube channel. He was the director and designer of Sonic 3D Blast, the Traveler's Tale in general. He goes into a lot of interesting tidbits of how certain Genesis games managed to pull off graphical feats, and the half pipe for Sonic 2 specifically has a lot of clever coding involved in it to manage to achieve the effect. It's really fascinating.
Yeah. The Genesis didn't have Mode 7 and sprite rotation like the SNES did. It came out a little earlier than the SNES, so
89 to 90, so
yeah, around 2 years.
They still managed to pull off some interesting things in certain games, and looking into how they pulled that off, in the Batman animated series game and stuff. Interesting shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's funny. I keep forgetting that the Genesis predates Super Nintendo by 2 years. I've always it's a Mandela effect where I think they came around the same time when they did not.
Yeah, the Genesis was 89, right?
Genesis was 89. Super Nintendo I think was 90 in Japan, but 91 in the US.
Late 90 in Japan.
Yeah, so it's one of those. Everyone just kind of assumes Sonic was just a launch title for the Genesis. No, the Genesis was out 2 years before the.
I mean, before Sonic came out, you could play such classics on your Genesis, such as Primal Rage. Everybody's
Primal Rage was an arcade game.
Oh wait, what am I thinking of? The one where
you're thinking of Golden Axe?
No, not Golden Axe.
Altered Beast.
Altered Beast. Thank you. Altered Beast sucks.
Altered Beast. That game everyone thinks is awesome for some reason.
I mean, you had Streets of Rage. I think Phantasy Star 4 was out by the time Sonic 1 came out.
Really? It might have only been at 3 because I think Phantasy Star 1 was 89 or something like that.
Phantasy Star started as Master System games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Altered Beast, by the way, is another arcade game.
It's not like you had nothing to play on your Genesis. It didn't really take off until Sonic showed up.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that Alex Kidd used to be the most prominent Sega mascot before Sonic came around.
I think you just made him up. I have no idea who you're talking about.
He exists, damn it, and I want you to acknowledge him.
I hear that the new
Yeah,
one
but
is
why?
pretty good, though.
You know what I find funny about the new one? When the new one came out, you know what trailer dropped immediately on the same day? Sonic being in Minecraft. It's like all of a sudden everyone forgot about the new Alex Kidd game that came out because look, Sonic's in Minecraft and you can play Sonic levels with Sonic, Shadow, Tails, and Alex Kidd, who cares? But to Sonic!
That grudge runs deep.
If Minecraft has slope and loop physics now, that's like the biggest leap forward since Sonic Robo
How can you
Blast
have
got
slopes
loop
in a
physics.
game that's all about blocks?
I was gonna say
Personally,
Terraria.
don't play Sonic Minecraft. I don't think it's that fun.
Terraria is better either way, so just play that.
Or Dragon Quest Builders 2.
The real news isn't that Sonic is in Minecraft, it's the slopes are in Minecraft now. Don't you realize what this means for the creators?
We can make our own
But
Mario
yeah.
levels with it now.
Yeah, it means we can make our own form and like go on absolute fucking shit fits about why this game doesn't control as well as this one.
Man, ever since his jump to 3D, Minecraft has really just had a really hard time.
I just like how Minecraft is now an entity and a person.
Since the beginning, in other words.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So there are 3 checkpoints in Act 1 and 4 in Act 2. The 4th checkpoint in Act 2 is actually a little obscure. But easy to get if you have Tails here to airlift you. I forgot that I could have Tails airlift me until Aquatic Ruin Zone. So I made things a little hard for myself in Act 2 here.
No, you're just showing it as originally designed.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway.
Sonic
there's
2 is a good game.
Damn it!
Yes, it is.
Damn it! Damn it!
Yeah, it's like we still got like 20 minutes left, so we should probably go into like general opinions. So go ahead.
Yeah,
Dave.
well, it's just like, I know I'm pretty famously very rough on Sonic, because he's annoying and sucks. I'm kidding. But Sonic 2 is actually like a very good game that I quite enjoy. And if I were to play like any Sonic game, especially the 2D ones, it would probably be like this or Sonic Advance, I think, are probably the first 2D Sonic
Why have they
games
not
I've-
re-released Sonic Advance on anything?
It's THQ's fault. Because THQ published the games, and the THQ rights are a big old mishmash of weird now.
It's unfortunately something that only applies in the West too, because in Japan they have no such restriction.
It's like the same reason we didn't get a Blood Omen port to PC until like a week ago. Because publishing rights are a pain in the butt. Okay, so man, but what I wouldn't do for a Konami, like a Castlevania style advanced collection for Sonic the Hedgehog though.
Yeah, because the advanced, which surprisingly, we haven't done any of the advanced games yet. And
Well, because they're not technically available on anything we can really record from besides the GBA player on GameCube.
I mean, you can emulate it.
I mean, we
though.
can.
That's
I'm just
easy.
saying, technically speaking.
I mean, I'd have no qualms emulating it. I own the cartridge.
Yeah.
my
same.
Game Boy player still works.
The battery's probably dead in that cartridge, so
I think it's just a matter of like we fight for who gets what game and why I'm not getting Advance 3.
Oh, so John gets to play Sonic Advance 3? Is that what we hear?
No,
I
why?
wouldn't mind doing Advanced 3. I actually
I nothing gives me more joy than deliberately pissing off Sonic fans. But
I wouldn't mind playing Advanced 3, but you better be warned. If I'm the one who plays Advanced 3, the entire game is going to be an Amy and Sonic duo.
I just don't enjoy the game, so I don't want to torture myself.
All right, John, you can do Sonic Advance 2 then.
I love Sonic Advance 2.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, Clement, want to record Sonic Rush Adventure?
You already recorded that game though.
No, not
I
Adventure.
want-
Not Rush Adventure? No, hell no.
Wait,
No, we
didn't
never
do
did Rush Adventure.
No.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait. Are you sure?
No, we have not. We've done Rush 1. We have not done Rush Adventure.
I am certain we did Rush Adventure.
No, we
I don't remember doing
absolutely
Rush
did
Adventure.
not.
Check the archives.
Oh god.
The only one who would have done it is me, because I'm the one who has the DS recorder. And
That's
no,
why
I
I
do
thought we
too,
already
so.
did it.
Let me see. Brain, Scratch, Comms, Rush,
I'm telling
Adventure.
you, guys, I know. we
I
don't have
definitely did Sonic Rush Adventure over on my channel, Clement J64.
Who said that?
I'm seeing Sonic Rush. I'm seeing Gravity Rush. I'm not seeing Sonic Rush Adventure, so I think Ted is...
Man, serious Mandela
I've been
effect.
right for the first time in my whole life.
See,
But,
Bob,
you know,
I can do it.
The thing I want most in life, more than even winning the lottery, is, like, for Sega to go all Square Enix and just make Sonic Advance 3 too.
That's pathetic. I'd rather you just win the lottery. That way you can buy the eventual ports or sequels.
And if I won the lottery, I would develop the game.
That's true.
Oh, damn. This kid won the lottery. Let him make Sonic.
Alright, he's got money.
I didn't mean to do that, but I'm going to totally pretend I did.
To go back to general opinions, Ryan, what about you next?
Very good game. I like it a lot. I like 3 and K a bit more for various reasons. It's still a classic, though, and it's very easy to go back to, all things considered. My only real issue with it is just that, much like Sonic 1, Sega just has no idea which version to put on anything, so you're constantly kind of like, is this a good version of Sonic 2, or just kind of like a ported ROM of Genesis Sonic 2 or something?
Is there a bad version of Sonic 2, though, I would argue?
No.
Like, because, like, the mobile versions, again, are the most ideal way of playing the game for all the little extras, but even then, Sonic 2 Vanilla, despite its really haphazard development schedule and process, is still a fucking A-plus platformer. And I think that really does speak to the testament of its development time and shit.
It's like I acknowledge all the bonuses that 3 and Knuckles has, you know, it let Tails fly, it has Knuckles, it has a save feature, it's a bigger game, and I get it, the special stages are better too. But for some reason, I am just always drawn back to Sonic the Hedgehog 2, because it's a game I can play in one sitting. Like, every time I do play Sonic 2, I go from beginning to end. I never stop in halfway, I never, like, go, Metropolis, and then I just give up. I always just sit and play the whole damn thing, whereas with 3 and Knuckles...
It arguably has the best pacing of any Sonic game ever.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it!
It's fine. You can always just jump cut.
That sounds hard.
And they put this hill here, like, in exactly the wrong place, so you can't actually use it to get up to that platform.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
What?
Oh.
Nailed it! Of course, I could have just flown up with Tails.
That's the most attractive thing to me about Sonic 2 compared to Sonic 3 is because this game just flows so fucking well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Which, again, I find so incredible given that so much shit was cut from this game.
To me, it has more to do with, like, what's easy to replay versus what's a better game. It's kind of is the Spyro 1 versus Spyro 2 thing. Where it's like, I really do think Spyro 2 is a much better game, but 1 is just easier to go back to and just play through.
What about you, Lewis?
You know, I made it no secret that I prefer 3 and Knuckles, but there's a difference in the way the levels are constructed in Sonic 2 that I appreciate. And we wouldn't really see the strengths of Sonic 2 come back until Sonic Mania. So there's definitely something here. The levels in Sonic 2 have such a flowful openness to them that the easiest way to describe it to a modern gamer would be like little bitty chunks of Breath of the Wild in Sonic form. They are just that, like, flexible and open most of the time. And that leads to some really free-form navigation through the levels.
So does that mean that Sonic 1 is the Dark Souls of Sonic if we have to make modern gamers understand what it is?
No.
Okay.
Dark Souls never threw slicers at you.
No, it threw everything else at you, though. So it's like...
Yeah, people
is it really
online
missing-
can just come up and be the slicers, Lewis.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's true, yes.
Unless you do what I do and just play offline, because that function has no value. I will fight that point to the end of the earth. But, like, okay, Sonic 2. I like it. It flows together really well. The main reason I don't go back to it often is Metropolis Zone, to be honest.
Oh, that's fair. Metropolis Zone, I don't like Metropolis Zone at all. And so, of course, since it's the level I don't like in the game, it's the only one with 3 acts. So, you know.
It's like, you know, Sandopolis Zone is a drag.
That's only one bad act.
it's only a drag, and it doesn't really sucker punch you, you know? I'd rather play Sandopolis Zone than Metropolis Zone. So
that one bad act, though, in defense of Metropolis Zone is really long. You know, because, like, Sandopolis Act 2 on your worst day is, like, 8-9 minutes if you don't know where you're
but,
going.
like, it's only really bad because it makes you time over, and if you're playing, like, Angel Island Revisited, you can turn that timer off. So even that's not.
But let's
as big
assume you're not
bad
playing a
deal.
mod, though. We're talking like OG experience.
What?
Oh, nice.
What?
Nice.
What?
Oh, Lewis, I thought you hated speedrunning.
If you're not playing Angel Island Revisited in 2021, or at least Sonic 3 Complete in 2021, then you're doing it
Yeah,
wrong.
unfortunately,
I'm
you can't put Sonic 3 Air on your Genesis Mini. You can put Sonic 3 Complete on it, though.
Yeah, because like we should preempt that right now because we're playing the Taxon versions of Sonic 1 and 2. For Sonic 3, because that game was not given a Taxon version, we have the option of either playing Sonic 3 Air, which to me is the definitive version of playing the game, or you can, if you want on your Genesis, like EverDrive, or on your Mini, as Ryan was saying, you play Sonic 3 Complete.
Yeah.
We're playing Sonic 3 Complete because that's the one Ryan installed into his Mini.
Yep.
I mean, what? Who said that?
No, my Mini magically came with it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, even if you don't want to fool around with Sonic 3 Air, like, if you have the Steam version of the Sega Genesis collection, it supports Steam Workshop. So you can just go into the workshop and install Sonic 3 Complete. It's there. Go for it.
Yeah, I can't go back after experiencing Sonic 3 Air. I cannot go back. Like, to me, that is like the absolute best way of playing Sonic 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's basically a fan-made Taxman version.
Yes.
It's interesting, though, because even that one requires you to have a legal copy of the game in order for it to run, because it uses your Steam ROM for all of its data.
Honestly,
Right.
I like that version, because that way of doing it, because it just keeps Sega from, like, it, like you guys said this before in the Sonic thing, but it allows Sega to support these things without any possible weird legal shit going on.
Yeah, I was gonna
you
say
know?
that there's no legal gray zone because you have to buy the game in order to even install it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, it's like I said, it's the one thing Sega seems to do right. They respect their fan community, and their fan community respects them back, at least insofar as supporting the official release goes.
Yeah, don't start locking fucking fan games behind Patreons though, because I hate you.
Oh, man, you know, I saw that fan game. It was everything I could have ever wanted, and then I heard about that, and I was like, no, I'm not supporting this. I'm sorry.
I didn't know that happened. That sucks.
Doesn't that get shut down though? Because I remember there was a there was Mario fan animation that Nintendo got shut down because it was on a Patreon and you can't like be paid to make a fan work or something.
I think
like
you
that.
might have been talking about the revival of Super Mario Brothers Z.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Because see the thing though, I think technically that was just more in support of the animator and not the show itself, but the two kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, pretty much. You know.
So that's probably why it's like maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, in any case, so like if you just have a toaster that runs Windows, you can play the definitive versions of Sonic's 1, 2, and 3 whenever you like, as long as you have a legal copy of like the ROM or whatever, or the APK.
That toaster runs Windows, ironically, does not toast bread. It's really, really strange.
Well, you know, as they always say, all toast is toast.
Run Windows 11 and crash.
Okay, so the challenge to getting emeralds in Chemical Plant Zone Act 1 isn't to get 50 rings and find a checkpoint, it's just to find a checkpoint. Because if you wind up on the upper route like I did, there are no checkpoints. Good job.
Dude, this stage is over in less than a minute if you stick to the top route.
But you know, it's a nice palate cleanser after me spending forever in Emerald Hill Zone, so I'm not going to complain. I still do need 2 emeralds, though. I'll get those in Act 2, because I know, like, 2 good checkpoints to do that in Act 2. One thing that you're not going to see, because the recording where I actually failed a Chaos Emerald wound up glitching, was they added a little touch to the special stages where instead of just freezing in front of the emerald if you don't have enough rings, you get to see the emerald fly away.
No way, come back.
Was it just start off like a bottle rocket or some other shit?
No, it just sort of fades into the background instead of the entire screen fading, freezing in place like it did in the original game.
Yeah.
So it's just like
tease.
a nice little graphical touch to sort of explain why you didn't get the Chaos Armor. Well, if you don't have enough rings, you can't go fast enough to catch up to it. It's like Sonic Heroes, only better.
I like in Sonic 4 Episode 2 where Sonic and Tails just give up and stop running.
Yeah, it's like my feet hurt.
It's not fun. Screw it.
It's a beautiful day. I think I'll go outside for a walk.
Want to go get lunch?
So, yeah. Chemical Plant Zone.
The only thing I wish the mobile versions of this game and the decompiled versions for that matter, I wish they came with CRT filters. Because I know like it's kind of a who kind of gives a shit sort of thing if you don't really care about that sort of thing, but I do like the little bonuses you get in Chemical Plant when you're viewing it in the resolution it was originally designed for. Like the tubes you're seeing here, you see the raw pixels and they're just straight lines, and it looks kind of ugly. But if you're playing it on a CRT, you get the effect of like the pixels dithering, and it makes it look like a translucent tube. You know, a lot of games were built with that small resolution in mind, and they look their best on a CRT.
Now that I'm thinking about it, with the other graphical updates they did to this game, I'm surprised they didn't just redo the translucent tubes.
Very true, yeah.
You know, there's a Twitter account, and I can't remember the name of them.
I think I know which one you're talking
They
about.
post, like, one of the things I remember the most is they post a lot of fighting game sprites, and, like, Ryu in his sprite data is a completely different aspect ratio than what he's supposed to be due to how the arcade cabinet, like outputted the sprites or whatnot and stuff like that in Street Fighter. So it's just, there's so much stuff. Like, as a kid, I remember Mario Kart 64 looking way better than it did, you know, as an adult.
Well, because the CRT blurred all the pixelated of the sprites moving around.
Yeah, so, like, it honestly was not immediately obvious that Mario and the other drivers were
2D.
Were 2D objects, you know, and all that kind of stuff. There was another meme I saw where it was, like, the guy from Breaking Bad, and it was, like, PS1 games on a smart TV, and he's just, like, all pixelated, and then CRT games for PS1, and then it's just how he actually looks, and it's like, yeah. But getting a CRT and all of that set up is so hard nowadays because they don't sell them anymore.
Because the market has been pretty much, like, bought out for that one.
Even if you happen to find one, it's so heavy.
Yeah, those motherfuckers
I almost wonder that if in another, like, 20 years or so, we'll see a resurgence of that like we were doing with vinyl now.
Oh, yeah, because vinyl, like, 5-10 years ago exploded in popularity.
Well, I'd say the CRT scene never really stopped.
Well, for super hardcore, I'm more talking about with general popularity.
Right.
I don't like watching anything on CRT anymore.
Well, not watching. I'm more talking about like playing old games.
Yeah, I'm talking about games, yeah.
Games or watch, it doesn't matter. I don't like CRT displays.
I was gonna say, I actually agree.
I don't like CRT displays because I can't unsee the red, blue, green in every pixel anymore. It's like my eyes have been tainted by the Cthulhu monsters behind the screen, and now I just can't unsee it.
It's a really fucking weird TV.
Blinded by the light? Rev up like that deuce?
I mean, a big part of it, obviously, is nostalgia. Because, you know, those are the kind of TVs you grew up playing games on. Another thing is just that it's like, I'm sorry, just like old games just tend to look way better on those TVs than they do on like HD re-releases.
Yeah,
you know, but that's also more of a bias in my opinion because I hate the raw pixel look. I absolutely detest raw pixels.
I guess it's a little like how some gamers can't they think the image looks weird if it's anything less than 144 frames per second or something. I just can't unsee the difference between CRT and HD, you know? So...
Yeah, I've never been much of a CRT filter kind of guy myself. Like, anytime I get like a Mega Man Legacy Collection, Castlevania Collection, whatever game offers that option, I just prefer it being simple. I don't really like
that's
the
also,
lines there.
to be fair though, not every CRT filter is alike, and most of them, from my experience, are not very good.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't remember like actual CRTs looking like that, period.
I feel like it's more noticeable with 3D games than 2D games, especially since I feel like we've been more conditioned to get used to the way that 2D games look without the CRT because of stuff like the Game Boy Advance and whatnot.
Or I'd even say the indie scene, where we're just used to more square pixels on things.
Yeah. Whereas I can't think of all that many 3D games that have those kinds of pixels right now. So yeah, I don't know.
It's a little like, this is an odd thing to bring up. It's a little like the transition from like black and white television to color television. A lot of people found that weird at the time too. You just
they were racist though. So
no,
God damn it, John.
you get used to a certain type of monitor display over time. To the point where it even affects the way you dream. No joke.
What the fuck?
That was the thing. They found that people who grew up with black and white TVs dreamed more in black and white, and once color TVs became the norm, that changed.
Yeah. A real thing.
Sounds like a prototype Pleasantville.
Also, to talk about the game for 30 seconds, why did the level designer just give up with placing these rings?
Because it's meant to be like sort of like you know those gimmicky try and grab as many bills as you can inside the hurricane tube.
Here's a serious answer, Ted. If you're playing this special stage right, you already have enough rings by the time that section starts. The challenge is to collect enough rings that if you do get hit, and you probably will at least once, you don't fall below the required amount. So you needed 210. I already had over 210. I did get hit along the way, but I didn't fall below 210. That's that section in a nutshell.
So, Lewis, important question. Does this game have an option to not turn into supersonic when you jump? Oh,
yes,
thank
it
Christ.
does.
Thank Christ. Okay. All right.
You transform by double jumping like you would in Sonic 3.
Okay, thank Christ, because this game has good music, and I detest the supersonic theme in every Sonic game.
Well, good news in Sonic 3 Complete and Sonic Angel Island Revisit. You can just turn that music off.
Yes, that's true. They have so many options in Sonic 3 Complete and in Air.
And in defense of Sonic 2, I agree. It's repetitive no matter what. Sonic 2 actually, gave Supersonic a unique theme though, instead of just shamelessly reusing the invincibility theme.
Sonic 3 was supposed to have a unique Supersonic theme, but it wound up getting cut because it was awful and bad.
Also, my thing with Sonic 2 is like that game didn't have a save feature back then the way it was originally designed. And like, if you've gone out of your way to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, why wouldn't you turn into Supersonic? Why wouldn't you want to turn into Supersonic if you've gotten all the emeralds up to that point? So.
Well, I'm going to be using Supersonic quite a bit. It works better here to just tie it to double jumping, because unless you're being airlifted by Tails, which wasn't in the original game, you don't have a reason to double jump except because you forgot to hold the jump button. you know? That's the only circumstance where you would accidentally transform into Supersonic. It's not like Sonic 3 where you have the Insta-Shield, and now that you have all 7 Chaos Emeralds and 50 rings, oh no, I can't use the Insta-Shield without transforming into Supersonic. What a design oversight.
Yeah, like, it makes sense for 3 and Knuckles because you have a save feature, and it's like, you don't want to just always turn into Supersonic when you're playing an old file or whatever. But for me, it's like, in 1992, if you've gone out of your way, jumping should be this cool surprise, like, whoa, what the hell? I'm yellow and I'm awesome now, whoa!
The counterpoint to that, though, is that if you can hold off on transforming, you can collect more rings before transforming. So being able to hold off until a bit later and then transform lets you stay in Supersonic longer. And that's always really useful.
Unfortunately, you waited too long, and by the time you transform, the goalpost is already to the right side. That's great.
That happens a couple times during this fight.
Oh.